For our third segment of our ice science experiments, we are going to see how much blubber helps animals stay warm during the winter. What we need for this experiment is we need a bowl with ice and water. We need our Crisco, and because this can get a little messy, you might want to use a sandwich bag to put your hand in when we use the Crisco, or now because so many families may have rubber gloves, I am going to use a rubber glove today. So first of all, we're going to put our hand in the ice water. And how long can you keep your hand in there without it starting to hurt? And you can start timing yourself. When it gets uncomfortable, take your hand out. Make sure you don't leave your hand in too long. I can start to feel my fingers tingling now with it coming on to 20 seconds. And they are getting a little stiff. At 30 seconds, now my whole hand is starting to tingle and is starting to feel cold. So I am going to take my hand out. So it only took 30 seconds for me to start feeling it cold throughout my whole hand. And you can feel my hand is cold right now. So let's see what it happens when we have the Crisco on our hand. If I can get my glove on. Okay, and what I'm going to do with this is I'm just going to take my fingers and smear them with the Crisco on both sides. And now I'm going to put my hand in the water and see how long it takes for me to feel the cold. My fingers are still warm, not feeling any tingling yet. Where I didn't cover my hand with the Crisco, I'm starting to feel some cold come through the glove. Still no cold in my fingers though. Let's let it go for 30 more seconds. Now if yours start to feel cold, please take them out. But you should have been able to leave them in the ice water longer than what you did without the Crisco on. Now my hand is getting a little uncomfortable, but my fingers are still okay. Okay, it's been 1 minute and my fingers are just starting to feel the cold. So they were able to stay in the ice water double the time, because without the Crisco, it was only 30 seconds. And with the Crisco, it was at least a minute. And it's still not that uncomfortable yet. Although my hand, my palm of my hand, where there isn't any Crisco, is starting to feel a little tingling. Some animals in the Arctic have a couple of feet of blubber to help them keep them warm. This is what the Crisco represents, is the blubber that some of the animals have to keep warm. Other animals do not have quite as much, but it still helps them to stay warm. This concludes our third segment of our science experiments.